everyone. Almost on time. I'm a little early today. It's kind of a quiet day today, okay? And so I'm placing the camera in a new position today. It's over in the corner here. All right, and already the phone starts. It just doesn't stop. It immediately gets going. I haven't had a time to be online for 5 seconds, and already the phone rings. Brian Young, ProTinkerToys. ProTinker opens at 12 o'clock noon. How can we help you? Hey, Gregory, how are we doing? What story? Oh, cow poop. Gregory Martin is calling about our cow poop. It was a true story. I'm not kidding. That's exactly what happened. It had to be 1975 or 1974 or 75 because I go to my grandfather's in southern Ohio, Crooksville, Ohio. He lived, his name was Ralph Bowers. And he was a Class A, now check this out. He was a Class A mechanic for Ford Motor Company back in the 20s. He was the #1 mechanic in Ohio for Ford Motor back then in the 1920s. Isn't that amazing how things, we were watching a movie last night, Daniel and I, called China Clipper, about the history of the China Clipper, you know, the airplane, the sailing. Amazing story. Matter of fact, I was going to do that. Hold on a second. So I'll get to your conversation. Hold on a second. I want to go live here. We're on a journey here. Hold on. Don't hang up here. So you go ahead and talk while I go to find this China Clipper. What item? Hold on. Oh yeah, you ordered the red Monte Carlo. We only have 2 of them. And then we have a 3. We have another one, the Monte Carlo green number 69. I could send that as a substitute. All right. Oh, that's perfect. Well, that was easy. Yeah, for some reason these numbers were off by, they're always off by 1 or 2. I'm about ready to lose my mind, but you know. Okay, so we got your order right over here. -1, there we go. All that, see, it's all right here. Your order is right there, all ready to pack and ship today. How is that? Isn't that awesome? Okay, so now we got to find the China Clipper. So anyways, it was about the history of it was with Humphrey Bogart and Pat O'Brien in 1936, I think. And the history of the China Clipper and how everybody was saying, no, you can't do that. It's never going to work. You know, you're never going to get those airplanes in the air. And they got it done, and they did the first jaunt down to Miami, and you know, it's just an amazing story. And I thought I had a China Clipper here, but I might not have. Anyway, see, now you got me talking already. It's an early morning, I'm already blabbing. Well, you know what? Adam's the same way. So Adam started watching when the pandemic hit, and maybe he was already working at home. But anyways, Adam got a new job, and he has to go into office now too, which is kind of well, you know what? Things change. You gotta do what you gotta do, I guess. All righty. Oh, that's sweet. Well, I'm just kind of goofing around today. So, if you're watching today, you can. If not, you can tape it and watch it later. Oh, great. Well, hey, thanks a lot for calling us about that item. We'll get that out to you today, okay? Mhm. Yep, bye-bye. Okay, so what I'm doing today is I'm just kind of goofing around, and I'm straightening up my parts area here. My tape, my whole parts rack here. I'm trying to organize it and hanging up batteries. You know, I've had these batteries in these tubs, and so I bought all these little tie clips, and I'm just hanging them on the thing here. I'm emptying all these tubs, all these parts. I'm just kind of goofing around today. You know, it's one of those logical days. Batteries. More batteries, servos, pins. Batteries. These are not bad batteries. These are the ones for the darts. These are actually good batteries still, these dart batteries. You just need to give them a good charge. And I'm going to go ahead and sell these. I'm just kind of going through all this stuff. Daniel got this thing all done. Servos. I can put these little servos in these bags, I suppose. These are little servos for the darts and their electronic control. Somebody might need one of these days. Today is just going to be one of those fun days. You just watching me do work. How's that? Okay? Not like anybody thinks that's important. How long is it going to take for Daniel to bring his wife home? You know, I don't know, guys. If I could afford a immigration attorney, I would hire him, but I don't know how much it would cost. So if you know a lawyer that knows how much it is to get an immigration attorney, so I can get Daniel's wife up here. Honestly, you know, I'm actually really excited. You know, I never thought I could. I'm very excited. I probably haven't been more excited about my daughter-in-law. Not that now all of a sudden Mandy's going to watch this and goes, what, Brian doesn't like me now? You know, I am really excited for her to come up here, teach me Spanish, because she's going to speak Spanish. I mean, that's all her language. Obviously, she's learning to speak English, but you know, for her to come up here, she's going to be teaching me. Obviously, I'm going to learn Spanish, and I don't know how that's going to happen. I don't know how I'm going to learn Spanish, but I guarantee you, I'm going to be learning Spanish. That's all there is to it. You know, you just can't get over it. You know, that's the way, as Walter Cronkite would say, I'm not, okay, so I used to do Walter Cronkite when I was a kid. Matter of fact, I did pretty good at one time. Well, that's the way it is. July the 15th, 1976. This is Walter Cronkite, CBS Evening News. Good night. I used to do that in the high school. They used to have talent shows, and you guys have heard that before, but and that's the way it is. July the 5th. Let's see, what is today? September the, what is today? September the 28th. July. And that's the way it is. September the 28th, 2022. And this is Walter Cronkite. Good night. I've got all these parts for these darts, so darts and scramblers, and anybody needs any parts, I got all the parts. Had a good night's sleep. Had to get more candy bars. I realized I was out of Snickers. Not Snickers. Well, wasn't so much out of Snickers, but I was out of Kit Kats and Reese's cups. Okay, so I got all those things. I'm going to miss Daniel. He's been a real big help here. I'm really going to miss him. That's why I'm praying that God that he would Jesse would get up here, and that immigration would kind of pass through and all that. I mean, I honestly would pay some money if I could have, if I knew an attorney that could speed up the process. I would pay it, I think. Actually, I know I would. I can't wait for her to come up here. Daniel is a different person, you know what I'm saying? He's just a different guy, honestly. I can't really say any more than that. Lots of parts. I mean, I have just parts, you know what I'm saying? Just like a differential. This is a differential for a Renegade. And this is the rear differential with the spur gear. So this is what it looks like when you open it up. That's the inside of a differential. Okay, so it turns. I mean, so this is brand new. So if you bought a Warrior from me, and these are pretty much generic. I'm almost positive you can put this in a. And I normally sell sell those separately. These are all the parts. Now that's a motor for a Warrior. I'll put it in its own little bag. See, I'm putting its own little bag. Then I bought these hang clips. They have this tape on it that's extremely sensitive. It won't pull off. And so I can hang all this stuff now. Hopefully, maybe somebody will buy it. You know what I'm saying? Now that's a servo, a servo and for a dart. Steering servo, they're called. It's where your all your electronics, your steering and your motor, all those things plug into this. So Daniel's heading down to Mexico today to go see his wife. She's pregnant, actually, you know. She's already kind of curved. So I'm going to be missing Daniel. Daniel's going to be leaving us. All right, so these are all the extra hand throttles. I'm going to set that down here right now. You know, I just thought of something. If I'd have put that up there, I wonder how that would have worked. If I brought down that one, that would be 2 rows. So we got all the parts. We're trying to. I did all the. So these are all the Auto World parts. These are all the Auto World parts, and I'm out of half of them. Half of them I don't even have in stock. So everywhere from commutators, which I think everybody that's got Auto World cars, or really any cars, well, Auto World especially, you should have at least 2 packages of all these parts. At least 2 of each. And we got to get them all organized now. I've got so many of them that I'm out of. Springs. These are so important, these springs. Extraction springs. Number 12. Yeah, see, I don't even have any out here. Look at this. None out here at all. And these are all the springs. On the items I don't have right now, I'm kind of squishing it together. See, I'm kind of squishing them because I don't have them right now, so I don't need to take up that space right now. So we're kind of just organizing it the best I can. And that's item number, so they go by item number. So it's called PS, which is parts, PS, PSC, XT, which is extraction. So these are the springs for the commutator brushes. Okay. Brian, do you have the cars? Well, I haven't really checked anything yet, Adam. If you want me to go do that, I can stop what I'm doing right now and then go check that. So Adam wants me to stop what I'm doing and do what he wants me to do. So I'm going to stop what I'm doing and service Adam. And let me get my ball and chain on. I can't. I lost my my submarine hat. Submarine service. Well, I don't think a lot of people, unless you've been on subs, I don't think anybody understands. When I just have the dolphins and it says USS Andrew Jackson, I don't think they know that it was submarines. But I was at, where was I? At dinner, and a guy came up to me. Yeah, I was on submarines. Wow, I'm surprised my order don't personally get to the cell. All righty, let's see. So Adam is pressuring me. Wow, we don't have any orders. Holy cow. $100 order. Okay, so he is basically wants me to pull his orders. So I'm going to pull his order, or let's see, packing slip. Here comes the phone. Brian Young, Pro Tinker. Oh no. Oh, brother. Correct. Right. Yeah, go ahead. AMERI. Yep. All right, I'll look into that. Yeah. Yeah, I'll look into that. Yeah, thanks. Well, that's what I'd like to do. So I appreciate it. Let me look into that. And then I want to talk to you. I want to talk to you later today. What's your phone number? All right. I don't know. Probably about 3 or 4ish. Yeah, but I'll just leave. I'll text you, and then you call me back. All right. Hey, thanks. Yep. All right. So you and them might have a connection or about an attorney, because well, of course he was saying that if she's married, if they have a document that says they're legally married, then he should be able to come up here. So all right, so what I have to do is I gotta pull Adam's car. So I don't want Adam to think that I don't like him. Shh, I don't like him. Oh, it's too funny. All right, so Adam bought 3 of the neatest cars we have. All right, so we got the C49. which is one of my favorite cars. I'll show you in a minute. And then the 222 bulk. And the truck. So these are the three neatest cars that we have. We have lots of these. So I don't have a lot of these left. And now this is one of the SCX cars that was made during the Matchbox days. And this was the Matchbox Eldon, just before Matchbox took it over. And this was in 93. And this is what's so funny, guys, is that, so from like 1980 something to 1993, you know, this is how these cars were made. Okay. And I think, my personal opinion, these were the heydays of SCX, because they had another chassis. It was called, it was a wireframe. And I thought it was the best. Well, in fact, no, I don't have one of those frames. I thought it was the best frame that SCX ever made. And it was basically a wireframe, and then your body just clicked on it. So you really never had a bottom to the car like all these cars nowadays. Okay. And so this is the pickup truck, or this is the semi. They made like 6 of these things. The next car, which is really nice, is the Fluter LT or LH, and that is the Le Mans Porsche 908. I only have like 20 of these left, and when these are gone, these are gone. These are like a collectible. When these are gone, there are no more of these. And then the last one, it's bulk, because I had so many of them, I just took them out of the case. But they're basically 222. They're this car right here. They're this car here. The Porsche 911 GTO. All right, Kevin. All right, Kevin, go ahead and so those are the 3 cars that Adam ordered. We have a new little spot here that we can pull this cart in here. And we can kind of do live streams right here. And I can plug this back in. Okay, so those are Adam's cars. And I will pack those in a minute, Adam. Just so you know that we've got your order here now. I like the new setup. Well, thank you. Okay, so let me continue what I was doing until Adam abruptly interrupted me for me to all of a sudden just concentrate only on Adam, considering he's actually at work and he's not supposed to be watching these live streams. Shh, we won't tell anybody, okay? Oh, it's funny, right, Adam? Yeah, that movie was pretty cool last night. Yankee Clipper with Pat O'Brien and 18. Wow, I don't have many of these up here. 18s. Front axles. 18 is the front axles. These are, you should always have a bunch of these in case some of your axles bend or something. And they can bend, your axle can bend on the extraction. These are extraction front axles. These are always a good idea to have extras in. So if anybody knows a immigration attorney that can help get my daughter-in-law across the United States, you know what's really sad is my congressmen are useless. That's what I think is really sad. How they're absolutely the congressmen are they useless, and all they are is getting a paycheck. They provide no real service at all. That's what I find funny. You know? What will you do? I can't do anything about it, really. Okay, so those are done. Number 15. Thunderjet 15. Right here, tires. Okay, Commutator, Thunderjet Commutator brushes. So these are the Commutator brushes that are underneath your pinion, or not your pinion, but your armature. These need to be changed. I'm beginning to find out these need to be changed, I think, after each race, honestly. And I'm going to try that this week. I'm going to take a bunch of these and I'm going to change all my commutators, put brand new commutators in each car before the race and see how they work. Brand new commutators. Because you really stop and think about it. So what is a commutator, really? Who can give me a basic definition in a classic motor? What would you say the commutator is in a standard piston engine? What part would be the commutator, would you say? Now, I've got something in my mind, and I want to see if whoever can guess what I'm thinking, I'm going to send them a free CUDA. Huh? Spark plug! Kevin got the answer! Holy cow! Uh-oh, my teeth are falling out. You're right. Actually, I would prefer 1/43. Okay, so basically the commutator is like a spark plug. Now, when you're talking such smallness and the motor, these commutators are getting corroded and they're getting worn out very fast. And that's why you need to change these things all the time. Literally, I think after one big... Now, if you've got them at home and you're not racing them a lot, but if you're doing a lot of races like we are, I'm going to start changing them. I'm going to start changing them. Yes, sir, Bob. Yes, sir, Bob. Commutators. So Kevin Carroll gets a free CUDA. And I still have a couple left, by the way. And let's see, the last item, a 28, number 28. Wow, I don't have that in stock at all. And these are the brushes for the guide shoes. And these should also, these don't necessarily need to be changed as often, but you lose them when you, oh, these are 23. Let's see, 18, 24. Okay, so that goes right in between the guide shoes. All right, there we go. I like this. I really do. I like this new, the way this is exactly how I envisioned it. Not that I'm great, but I'm pretty great. Oh my goodness. So today is Quiet Tuesday. Ryan's not here because he's got to be at home. Why? No idea. Nobody really explained to me why Ryan has to be at home. You know? No, I never really got a real reason. So I need to find an immigration lawyer. I think I'm going to call my friend. I got a friend that I can call. I think I can figure out. Maybe he might know. You know, I know who to call. I'm going to do it right now. This guy, I've known this guy named Zog. His name is Zogatiri. Zog. Now, why is his name? Chris Zog. Let's see if I can get a hold of him. Oh, I know who I can call. Oh my guys, I can't believe I didn't realize this. Steve Weary, the kid that I raised while I was in the Navy. Come on, Steve, pick up. He never answers his phone. Hey, Steve, it's Brian. You got to call me as soon as you can, please. I need your help. Well, I don't need your help. My son married a Mexican down in Mexico, and I need an attorney, a immigration attorney. Do you know somebody or any connections? Help me get her across the border. Give me a call. Thanks. All right, let's see if that pushed any buttons. All right, so there are two springs, shoe springs. There are two shoe springs for, or two, there are two springs for extraction, but there's only one spring for, and the commutators and the shoe springs for foregear are really the same. They're not really much difference. All right, so we got all those. These are extra parts. I got to start stacking stuff underneath here. I don't really want to, but I got to for right now. All right, Lifelike. I got a ton of these Lifelike number ones. These are the guide pins. They're metal. I got way too many of these. We don't need all these, that's for sure. Of course, I got a lot of Lifelike cars. Lifelike was not a bad car. It's just a fun car. A lot of these cars, everybody goes, come on, guys, they're slot cars. It's all how much you want to put into the hobby, really. You know what I mean? See, I got to get all the, if you've ever been into the store or ever watched the videos, there used to be a wire rack right here. Okay. There used to be a wire rack right here. There was a wire rack. Well, that's gone now. And so I having to put everything on this. Let's see, Brian, how do we look up these part numbers when we might need them? Okay, that's a very good question. All right, so let me tell you that right now. Especially on Auto World parts, it's very easy, okay? It's very easy. All you do is you type in PSC. PSC. See where it says PSC? And then if it's 4G, it'll say 4G, or if it's Thunderjet, it's TJ, or it's TJ, and then extraction, it's XT. All right, so just type in PCS, and that will give you the parts, which will then show you a schematic of each one of those cars. Like if it's let's see, snag one at the border. I'm in Tex Mexico, women run free. And so then what you do is you scroll down, you click that item, if it's extraction, and then it will show you every part, and then you just scroll down the part you want and you click it. Now, some of them are out of stock, as you can see. Okay, there are a lot of them that I'm out of stock, and so I have to order these. I have to place these on orders. Look at all the blank hooks, guys. See all the blank hooks? Those are all, I thought I had all of the parts, but I don't. These are all out. These were out of stock last year when I ordered all these. Okay. So that's how you look for the part. Now with all the parts, all these parts, all you do is you type in XP. You just type in XP, and then they'll come up all the XP parts. And there's like 20 of those XP parts. And then if you're having problems, you can call me, and I'll complain, and then I'll help you. A fiance visa is what my friend recommends. Right, that's what he's got filed. They're running free all over East Tennessee. Yeah, I know. 6-7 months, that's what we were told. You should order some Novas for your slot car cleaning. Texas, home of the new open border. Yes. Let me tell you, Byron, the Commutator is the doodad that the hockey pucks rubs against the transfer of electric pixels into the, yes, exactly. That's exactly what it is. The Commutator, I used to call him, and then and then Robert Fish got on me because I used to call them communicators, which that's what they are, communicator, because they communicate the electricity from the electricity to the armature. That's why it communicates, or it's a communicator. Or Robert liked to call them commutators. So he basically sent me an email on always fun to work on. He goes, Robert Fish goes, no, Brian, they're not communicators, they're commutators. Okay, so these are little commutators, okay? And what they do is, here is the pinion. Actually, see, that's what I'm out of right now. See, that's what I've got to get more. I don't have any of the pinions. See, I don't have this part right here. I don't have the part that rotates in here. I'm out of that part right now. I'm out of them all. Holy cow. Yeah, because all you get is the gear plate. You don't get the commutator on it. I'll show you. Hold on a second. Give me a second here, guys. Just everybody calm down. Everybody's asking too many questions, man. Don't lose anything. Brian, did you get it? Robert Fish. Did you get what? Brian didn't get it. Brian didn't get it. I didn't get what? Doodad, that hockey puck rubs against the transfer electrical pixels into the motor winding. No, I don't get your humor. See, Robert Fish, there's something that everybody has to understand. Robert Fish lives in Canada, and Canadian humor is very dry, okay? I mean, very dry. Matter of fact, you have to pour a gallon of water on their humor for it to be funny. The temperature here, probably about 50. It was a little cold in the camper last night. I slept in the camper. That'll be the last night I'm doing that because Daniel's going, so I can go back into the house because he was sleeping up in our bedroom. Kathy was sleeping downstairs because Missy needed help. And so she was, Kathy was downstairs in case Missy needed help going into the shower or into the bathroom. Well, now that Missy's got her cast somewhat off, it's getting better, so she won't need to be sleeping downstairs anymore. So everything's going to be changing, okay? All the excitement is going to be changing in the house, too. So I bought these about a year ago. Oh, I bought these about 5 years ago. And they're little Lego things. Little pirate. I'm going to start giving these away. Then I got three tubs, and this is what I'm going to be putting into inventory tomorrow. I've got 3 tubs of X-Acto parts. Parts, accessory, tools, everything X-Acto. I got 3 tubs I've got to get into the system. I get done. Okay, so we got all these cars. All right, guys, I got to run outside into the sea container real quick, so I need to go outside real quick. So I'm going to leave you alone with Adam and UNM, and you guys can entertain yourselves for about 5 minutes, okay? Okay, I needed more of these little plastic tubs so I can put them along here. Well, that looks pretty good. Wow. He's like Superman, faster than a speeding bullet. Faster 5 minutes of my life. Brian, sobering. Okay, wait a minute. Brian, sober up a bit since the inflation started sucking the life out of his profits and his customers' disposable income. Not at all good for business. I just give up with. I give up about Robert Fish. He lives in this delusional world, I think. I'm not saying that he lives in his delusional world permanently. I'm just saying I think he lives in this delusional world most of the time. You know what thing I miss the most? Do you know what I miss the most about Robert Fish? Can anybody tell me what I miss most about Robert Fish? Can anybody tell me? I'll give you a free coot if you can tell me what I miss most about Robert Fish. My emails. Right. So Cliff Burton was the first one to guess it right. And that is Robert Fish does not offer comments about race night. So this was the file that Robert Fish started, okay? And the first email he sent was November 13th or September 14th. Let's see. September 12th, September 3rd, September 2nd. I think this was the first one right here. Number 2, I think this is it right here. This is the second. Let's see here. Well, for me, that was a lot of fun yesterday. The best tinkering I've ever seen, a privilege to be involved in. The episode was Wealth of Knowledge. Let's see. Team Youngfish. This was set on 9/2/21. 9/2 of 21. So these are and then okay. So here's where Robert goes into his meltdown. Brian announced the price of everything from Autoworld is going up even more. Basic cars will be between 35 and 37. Near, as I can tell from what he says, there is some more releases mentioned, but details are too vague to repeat at this point. Brian did note there is no Super 3 mentioned in the Autoworld schedule for next year. There is, though. We are getting a Super 3 chassis very soon. So this was the first email. And it started, and then it ended up 1 inch thick. So I'm going to send this to my publisher, and we're going to have this all published, okay? But the one thing that I miss is I don't have these anymore. I don't have any more comments from Robert Fish. Nothing. May, I think May was the last time I got one, I think, was around May. Robert speaks much truth. So I've got that just stacking up right here. So that's where it's stacked up right here. We got Tim's painting right here. I wish I could sell that painting for Tim. Anybody wants to buy that for let's see, what can we sell that for? I hate to sell it because we don't have anything to put there. But I would sell it for, well, Tim could use the money. I would sell it for $2,000. And that's an original print. Robert's writing block. Robert has writer's block. Well, he's got more than that. He's got Robert's got what you call is Canadian block. Yeah, what was I talking to a Canadian a couple of weeks ago? Oh, in Vegas, yeah. I was talking to this company. They're looking at getting HPD in Canada, Langley, British Columbia. They want to get into slot cars a lot more. And I told them, well, there's a lot of Canadians that want to get slot cars, so buy them from me and we can ship them to Canada. All right, so let me continue what I'm doing here. I'm going to put it on you got a big picture of me, so I don't have to necessarily have that camera, or I don't have to be right up on it like this. You know what I'm saying? I don't think anybody wants to see my eyeball. Do you want to see my eyeball like that? No, I can zoom out, okay? The problem is whenever you're looking at this, you're always looking here, which is not the camera. The camera is right here. I always mention that. I still think they should put the camera right dead center. Robert Fish is a good apple from the north. I like that. Generous for you to say, Rayburn. I'm trying to speak the truth according to my perspective. And that is, you know what, Robert? That's a very good, I'm glad you made that comment, because that is exactly what a lot of things are, is your opinion from your perspective. And I totally agree, and I totally accept your view and your opinion, because if you didn't have your opinion, then why would I wouldn't have this if I didn't want people's opinion. How many times has Tim and Brian talked about the camera position? Ha ha ha. Only if I had $1 for every time. All right, fine. I am never going to talk about the camera position again. Do you understand me? Never. I'm never going to say that the camera is right there. What a jerk, Adam. Now, what I'm going to do is hang all these cars up here. I was thinking of hanging all these really rare cars. I was going to hang all these rare cars up on hooks. Like this baby right here. Team Truckers. How many want to buy that thing? Does anybody want to buy that? It's got some damage right here on the edges. Boy, that's beautiful too. You can put your own decals on it. $30, $30 going once, $30, $30 going twice, $30, $30 going once, $30 going once, $30, $30, $30 going once, $30, $30, $30 going once. We're at $30, $30 going once, $30 going third once, going once, going once, $30 going twice, $30 going twice. You know what cars I thought would sell faster than they did? Maybe people just don't like these cars, is these scale electrics. Micro. Porsche, an Austin Martin, 2 Austin Martins, number 5s. Got axles. These are for okay. decal sheets. And that is item XP 2004. XP 2004 are decal sheets. XP 2004. You get one sheet. You get one sheet like that. I think Daniel showed up. Here comes Daniel. He's got my RC cars.
Are you not open?
Hey, we've had some people call in about. Do you have an official document that you're married?
No.
Okay, you don't.
No, because we're using the Commutator visa. We're using the fiance visa. And the state doesn't recognize
What
a church
state?
wedding.
Ohio, America?
Neither state recognizes a church wedding. Why?
Well, they were saying if you had an official document, a marriage document, then you could just go to the border and boom, you come across.
Who's saying that?
That's what people are selling on my live stream.
I don't think that's true. Based on the research I've done, but I don't know how you can get more official than a Bible signed with your names.
Correct. I know that. That's what you've been telling me the whole time.
Yeah, that's what I want to try.
I know that.
Just showing up with my Bible and saying, hey,
yes,
as God is the witness, we're married.
Okay, so you got, I don't need all of these. I only need one here, and then put the rest in the vault, and I'll put them away later. All right?
Yeah.
Thank you very much. And then there was one other thing that I wanted you to do for me, and I know you're very busy, but if you could cut me, and I'll put them up, I just need you to cut them. Two pieces of drywall, or that slot wall that's out and down there in the warehouse. Okay. $72 inches high by 13 inches.
You just want to put two pieces of slot wire right there?
Yeah, so I can maximize space. 72 by 13. Now I'm just going to glue them there.
You do got 2 feet there.
What do you mean?
You got 2 feet total. From here to here.
Right.
You could get a little shelving unit right there.
Well, no, I want to put slot wall here because I could hang all that stuff over here, right here where it should be. And I could use another one right here too. I could put stuff all from here to here. I mean, I'll cut it. I mean, if you don't want to, that's fine.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Okay, yeah, let me get some other stuff done.
Yeah, you got to get all your packing done.
Yeah, I have a mess.
I'm trying. He needs to leave. See, he told me, Dad, I need to leave October 1st, and then all of a sudden, I got to go tomorrow. I got to leave tomorrow. Okay, well, what happened to October 1st? You know, and then, you know, so we're trying to get him to understand that, you know how things are, guys, right?
Are you not open?
No, the store doesn't open till 12.
Oh, you don't open it? You usually open it when you get here at 9.
I never open it at 9. I'm doing things.
Gotcha.
I'm getting things done that I normally don't get done.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm bagging up these decal sheets. We haven't had these available, and so they're not really out correctly, and now they're displaying correctly. See, let me show you. Everything is, I'm trying to get everything neatly organized. See, now they're displaying, so when people come in, they can see all the parts that I have. You know what I'm saying? Today, I decided to do a live stream because we haven't been doing a lot of Monday live streams as much as you guys would like. And so therefore I said, you know what, Brian, you're going to do an early one from 9 to noon. And I'm only going to do it till noon, guys, because I got a lot of things I got to get done, all right? I do this for you guys. I do these live streams for you, not for me. Well, I do them for me because I like to talk. Oh, brother. Okay. Now we have all these little, these are basically steering servos for the darts. And I don't really need to put these in bags. I'm just going to stick them in there right now. And then these are the power supplies for the light boxes that we're selling. Okay, you get one of these per unit. And I don't think that will fit in there. I'll have to use a Ziploc. This is kind of fun. I like doing this kind of stuff because I used to do this I was on submarines and I used to have to inventory the whole ship, and I'd always love to put things away and find out places to put them. Ryan thinks I don't like to do this, or he thinks I'm bad at it. I frankly think Ryan's sometimes inept. A racist would say, or a bigot would say. Hey, I got another one cleaned out. Another tub. Two more tubs empty. I've almost got this thing empty. I'm so happy. Now I've got about 10,000 of these. You know what these are? Guide pins without the pin on it. Just the plain guide pin. I don't want to count them, that's the problem. Rednikar. My rock climbing car. Rock crawler. Got my dude Grex hand throttle. Hello. Yes. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, I mean, what are they looking to do? What do they need? Oh yeah, we could do prizes. Just all you have to do is just tell me what prizes they need, and I can provide those. That's no problem. Yeah, I can provide what prizes they're going to do, and yeah, that's no problem. Just have them contact me, okay? Yeah, I'm listening. Well, it is because I'm in the vault or I'm in the bank. Yeah, just have them give me a call and we'll figure out what we're going to do in the way of the prizes. That'd be perfect. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Well, what was the circumstance? Oh. Oh, got it. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, your dad was always a nice guy to me at the newsstand. Him and Jack Smith and oh gosh, there were like 3 or 4 of them. They always came in at the same time. Yes. 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 But see, what's the word? They could converse back and forth without necessarily hating each other. They would have their disagreements, and then they would just go and have their cup of coffee and say, "Okay, guys, see you tomorrow." It was. Yes, most definitely. Oh, I'm losing you now. Yeah. I lost you there for a second. Oh, I can't hear you. Hello. Oh, alrighty. All right. Yeah, just have them stop by, okay? All right. Yep, bye. Can't talk in the wind, that's for sure. You can't talk in the wind. Oh boy. So we're gonna find out if these we'll find out if these little hanging clips, they have little if they will hold these batteries. So these batteries are about 2 pounds. So you stick this on here like this. Now technically that's not supposed to ever come off. These are so we're gonna see if these work. Okay, all that X-Acto stuff, I don't know how I'm going to hang that. I think I'm going to put it right over here. If Daniel can get me those pieces of drywall, I can put all that X-Acto right there. All right, we're coming along here, everybody. Everything's wonderful. Everything is wonderful when you think of a bird. So these are the rock climbers. These are actually pretty cool, these rock climbers, because they have a very small motor. I think the battery's dead. Yep. I gotta charge that battery. I can put this up here now because I can't fly this because I don't have the servos. So I at least can stick it up here so people can see it. Man, I don't want it there. Now, where are the chargers? We have all of these glue, all these tape guns, and none of them have any tape in them. Unbelievable. Okay, I gotta do something with this. I gotta sell this thing because I bought this and I gotta get rid of it. This is Japanese Bandai figurine called Limbo. All right, and it's not risque. It's just, I mean, if you went to a beach, this is exactly what you would see at a beach. Okay, now it's a model kit, and they sell for like $69. Okay, my son had put this over the over this, but this is a model kit. Okay, and I mean, if you go to a beach, this is what you're seeing at a beach every day. So I mean, I don't know. I'm gonna put that up there for right now. I gotta find the power supplies for this, all this stuff that we had here. Where did they put it all? I got my Space 1999 Commutator. This is John Koenig's Commutator. Space 1999, John Koenig to base. John Koenig to base. Now, so they only made 2 of these. Well, they made a bunch of them, but the one that actually worked actually had a cable going from it. And it actually, the screen actually was lit when they punched it. The only problem with this is it doesn't really say where because they would show the face, but they never showed where the camera was on this. It had to have been a micro camera like right in here, but they don't show it. So we sell these things, yeah. Brian, I think Brian's mind is a kind of like a pinball machine inside a thoughts. Bouncing around all over. Oh, Robert. Oh, I can't handle it sometimes. He comes up with the greatest comments. All right, now where are those boxes? BCY business cards. I don't need these. Oh my gosh, don't give up. Hold on a second. Okay, all this parts. Oh my gosh. I didn't realize how many parts that I have. Batteries, we have a lot of batteries. Shoot. Well, I gotta do things one at a time. As long as you guys are having fun, I'm having fun. Is anybody bored? Does somebody want me to do something different? Or is everybody pretty much happy? What do you think? Everybody happy? Could you please compare the Micro Scale Electric with the Auto World cars? All right, I will. Let me put this in the package and I'll go do that. Okay, so I guess I'll take this out of the pack. It was the package had come undone, so I'll just slowly take this plastic that I put on here, nice and neatly to undo it. So the cars, and I knew this before this, that the cars are really, Scale Electric Micro is really a mini version of 132nd and a mini version of 143rd, okay? In the sense that they still use brushes, okay? Brushes. They don't use a guide pin. The motor is exactly the same as the motor that was in all of your Tyco cars. All right. There's no difference. The motor, I'll show. Let me go get a Tyco car. I got one right here. Hold on. So this is a 440. Now this was a sealed motor. Now your other cars later had already a cam motor. It was already cammed. Trying to think which car that. Hold on a second. Okay, see, this is an HP7 chassis. So they went from HP7 to 440X2, which were these body. But this was a cam motor. This was a sealed motor. You really couldn't do anything to it. It was pretty much, you could just pop it out and put a new motor in it. Okay. It was a sealed motor, cam, kind of, it was a sealed motor, just like all the cars, 143rd scale. I mean, H or 132nd and 143rd. And that's the same as this motor here. It's a cam motor. And but instead of having guide shoes like this, they have brushes. Now, some people don't like that, but it's really your preference, whatever you like, okay? And that's the Scalextric cars. I don't think Scalextric should be making these cars because that's not their market. And why they're making them, I have no idea. Well, I think it's coming along pretty well. Gotta have my little sugar intake. My favorite little Reese's cups, little mini Reese's cups. Well, you know what? I'm going to offer this right now. I've got two of these, both of these. They're on the website right now. And I'm going to go down here. I'm going to put a bottom price on these things. Try to get rid of these. Item number G2074 and G2073. All right. So G2074 and 2073. Oh my gosh, they're $52.99, and I'm going to put them on sale right now. For $39.99. These are on sale right now for $39.99. Only one left of each. Only one left of each. And I just changed the price right now. So whoever gets it first, you got them, baby. You got it. Anything at all, you got it. Baby, you got it. And that's me singing. I know you don't necessarily like me singing, but you know what? That I don't care. Okay, we're really moving along here. I got all these parts, now I got to get these parts out. Uh-oh. We just sold something. Somebody just bought both of them. Let's go find out who bought them. David Hydrick. He bought both of them. So those are going to get packed up and sent to David. I'll set these right here. Okay, the telephone's ringing. So I'm going to answer the telephone. Brian Young, ProTinkerToys.com. It's not quite 12 o'clock. We're closed. Can I help you? Which car? I just sold them. I'm sorry. You know what? I think I might have. Hold on a second. There's another box of cars. You know, I think it's down at the workshop. Hold on a second. Let me. You know what? I had a really good night's sleep, and I woke up very chipper, and you know, it's one of those days. You know, you have your bad days, you have good days. You know, what do? You got to muddle through. Well, let me tomorrow when if we do a live stream, let me check to see if I have another one of those at my because I have a box of the all the cars in the package from that collection I bought, and I've got I think I might have one or two more. I might have one more of the Skill Electrics. They are HO. They are HO. It's just that the Skill Electric engineered their cars differently. Correct. Yeah, because we had another one, which is this one right here, which sold out. Sorry about that. Yeah, we'll be. We might. Well, I don't know. Ryan's going to be here tomorrow. I might be down at the workshop. It all depends on how much I get done here today, because I'm getting a lot of done here today. I'm getting everything organized, which has never been organized, and everything is becoming organized. Thank you. All right, so try calling me tomorrow, okay, Bern? Hey, thanks, buddy. Yep. All right, so we got all that done. Let me go get the other boxes. Well, Daniel's heading down to Mexico. I hope you all pray for Daniel as he's driving down. Everything goes well. His wife is really missing him, and which is, I think, is very nice. She's a very sweet person, is what I can see. At first, she thought I was a very she didn't know. She thought I was a grumpy old man. Everybody thinks that. But I don't know. Well, guys, I am really moving along here. Moving right along. Moving on, baby. What do you think? Compare the microcyclar with the Auto World cars. Okay, so your cam motor is a faster motor. Now, I want to show you. So I'm going to take this apart. I'm going to show you something here. So I'm going to take. Well, actually, I got a bunch of cam motors. I can take one apart. Hold on a second. So these are bulk cam motors for Tyco. And I sell these, you get 5 of these, I think, for like 20 bucks or something like that. So that's a cam motor right there, okay? Now, as a kid, I used to take these apart. And what you do is you bend over these little clips. Because I want to show you the inside of the motor and show you like the commutators of these motors. So the difference, and people will say, well, what's the difference between a brushless motor and a brushed motor? Well, a brushless motor, if you turn it, you can feel the brushes touching the shaft. This is the shaft right here. Okay, that's the shaft right there. Okay, and so there's a joint, a spot that's blank, and that's where your positive and negative. So you see these right here? See if you can see inside there. Those are the commutators right there. There's one there, there's one there, and there's one on the bottom. Okay, and so your shaft is going in between those, and that's what's creating the electricity. You're putting electricity, and that's what you're giving the power. It's making the motor turn. Well, with a brushless, these little cams here, or those little commutators and these extenders, those are really on the outside of the motor, so that when you turn it, like this is a brush, you don't even know that you're turning it. That's a brushless motor right here. I'm going to see if I can pull one of these out here so I can show you. Here comes Daniel. Oh, that came off. Yeah, shoot. That came off too. Well, now I can't find that. Well, let's take another motor apart. I want to show you what they look like. Well, hopefully you can see it. You see that right there? Did the stuff come?
What stuff?
Did a shipment come?
No, why?
What do you got there?
This is
Oh yeah, that goes on the bottom.
Do you need the stuff right now?
It's bubble. It's the label in Macy's. So that is basically a cam motor, and so the motor that's in a Auto World car. You're basically building the motor, okay? And that's what I always like to do as a kid. Is I like to build my motor, and so that's why you need to put. Now these will need to replace too. Those little commutators, those will wear out. Okay, it's not like they're gonna last forever, and so after 100, 200 laps, you're gonna need to replace those little commutators because they're gonna wear out. They're basically made out of graphite. Okay. That's what's conducting electricity, which is allowing to turn the motor, okay? Watch. Tim's stuff all down at the bank. But I got a battery here I can... So here's a cam motor, okay? So I'm going to put the positive and negative of the battery, okay? And watch what happens. And so we flip the polarities. Now it's going different direction. Well, I don't have a car because I'm going to be shipping those to what's his name, but your body and everything are practically the same. All right. This is where the cam motor would go into a Tyco, okay. And I don't know the history on why Auto World or Aurora wanted to go with the pancake motors, in a sense that you're building it. That's what it is, pancake. You're adding all the components, which I think being a hobbyist is the most exciting part about it, because then you could tweak your car, maybe get it a different armature, maybe rewind the armature so there's less wire so that it's going to be a faster car, okay? Because I'm pretty sure the less wire you have, the faster the motor. I'm almost positive on that. Can somebody confirm that with me? The less winding, the faster the motor. Would people agree with me on that? Because you got less resistance, and therefore the motor would spin faster. I'm not an expert in electronics, believe me. I tried to, and I didn't do very good in high school. No. So it's the opposite way. The more winding, the faster the motor. Less resistive. Because the power is going through. Yes, but if there's more wiring, that means the power from the battery has to go through more wiring, which would lower the power of the motor or the battery, which would the motor would not turn as fast. Less wiring, more RPM, less torque. That's what I thought. less wiring, more RPMs, less torque. And that's what's cool about how these things are made. Isn't that amazing, all the things that are made to make this motor right here? I think it's kind of cool. I just think the whole hobby is neat. I mean, I liked it because I would take my cars apart and I would rebuild them. And that's what I'm going to start doing on Thursday. Is I'm going to replace the commutators. Okay, I'm going to replace them every race night, so they're brand new commutators, because I want to have maximum speed. Look up SCX truck. I don't understand. Hi all. Say, Adam, what was the PP order number for the SCX truck you just ordered? Well, that truck is basically, that order number, or that item number, is 83840-20. The ISO truck. And I only have a limited number of these, like 5. I only have 5 of these left, okay? Okay, so let's see now. I've almost got this done here. I got to put out some more of these batteries. These are the 3000 batteries. Boy, this company went out of business during the COVID. Venom batteries. Holy. Good thing I bought about 50 of them before they went out of business. And these are the heavy duty ones. Oh boy. Okay. Now, let's double check to see if there's no more parts in the back. Okay, guys. Oh, let's see. I got to do all this stuff here. There we go. Now we got an item number on it and a label. So now people will be able to find these when I'm not here. That's why I'm doing a lot of this, is because if I'm not here, if I'm on a road trip, I want people to be able to find things, you know what I'm saying, and not get lost. So I'll have Dakota do this. This is laboring stuff. I don't need to do this. I can just get it done and then he can finish it. Adam or Dakota loves to doing manual things. Well, guys, today was just a kind of a general day, 3-hour show. I thought it went pretty well. I thought it, you know, we didn't have the huge amount of crowds. We're losing a lot of people because they're all going back to work now. So I'm just wondering if we go to nighttime or something. I don't know what to do, honestly, whether to have the show continue during the week. Of course, a lot of you guys are retired. Robert Fish is retired. I don't think he could survive if I didn't do live streams. That's what his family tells me. I'm just kidding. I never met his family. I like to do the live streams once in a while. You know what? It's not necessarily when I'm in the mood, but sometimes I'm just tired. You know, I can't believe I've been watching you almost every day for 3 years. Where has time gone? I know that exactly. Where is the time gone? Where is the time gone, Adam? There we go. That looks pretty cool. Let me give you guys another shot of how things have progressed today. This is the new workshop on the back end of it. We got rid of those cheapy workbenches, and Daniel built me this really sturdy workbench. And we're getting everything organized, sorted. We got, what's his name's airplane. I'm going to put his tank right up there. Matter of fact, I'll do that right now. James Reese's tank. Put his tank right up there. Actually, it'll fit perfect right here. Just like that. No, it won't. It'll have to go like this. There we go. It won't stay there. I'm going to put it over here, because I'm going to redo this rack over here. And I think I might put it over there. There's a lot of little things that I have to get done yet. So we'll keep on working this on today. And we'll touch in with you on Thursday. Tim will be here Thursday night. The week is just about over. No, just kidding. It just started. Well, let's see here. What else do I got to do? Well, I could sit here and do a couple more of these. There we go. Well, let's see here. Do you guys like the camera in this position on my back? Or do you guys like the camera on the other over here next to the TV? How do you guys like it? Brian Young, ProTinker. Yes. All right. Well, Robert, how is my dry sense from humor camp? Very good, Mark. But Mark Buck. Long time no see. Mark Buck, how are you feeling? Were you the one that was under the weather? Boy, I kind of swallowed that too hard. So this is all our new parts. Rubber bands, chassis. I've got that rack almost cleaned off. Here's not original. This is a reproduction of Optimus Prime in his original condition. This is the way they should have been, but then they got them. They messed up. Last of my Rush Limbaugh hats. It's funny how Rush kind of just all of a sudden just vanished. You know, that's the way it is. I was listening, the first time I listened to Rush Limbaugh was back in when he first went on the air. I don't know if anybody ever told you this story. So I had Young's Newsstand. I opened in Young's Newsstand in December of 87. And 88, people started to get to know me, who I was. And there was a guy came in, and I can't remember who it was. He comes into my store. He goes, "You got to listen to this guy named Rush Limbaugh. He sounds just like you." And I go, "There's nobody that's just like me." He said, "Well, you got to listen to him." That's right, Adam. I was actually on with him 3 times. Okay. And I'll explain the third one. That was a blooper on my part. So I started listening to him, and the first time I remember listening to him is when he fired his call screener, Bo Snerdley, or I think it was his brother or something, and it was because and he had to leave the building for a day or something, I think. I can't remember. But I called him for the first time when I was with Irwin Toy. And my boss called me and said, "Who are you talking to?" Because everybody on Earth is calling Irwin and saying, "Who's this Brian Young? He's talking up about Irwin Toy, how great Irwin Toy is." And Oh, we found out that it might not have been. We were talking to a friend last night. We're thinking that it might not have been Ninja Steakhouse. Now they have been violated for cross contaminated meat. Okay, but somebody else was saying that you can get food poisoning from the butter on popcorn at the theater. And so we really don't know which. I can't really say for sure because I don't want to knock Ninja Steakhouse because we've eaten there a lot and it is really good food, Ninja Steakhouse. So I don't want to degrade Ninja Steakhouse. So that being said, so all right, so we got everything cleaned off. The only thing I have are these. I've got these 5 little die-cast cars. These are actually kind of cool, but I don't know how good and you can buy batteries online on YouTube or on eBay, but they're die-cast. These are die-cast and the little mini RC cars. I got like 200 of these things, but they need batteries. And so if you wanted to tinker with these, you know, I've got them for $4 a piece, you know. So this is the red one. So everything on the rack is all empty. Look at this, guys. It's all empty. Isn't that neat? What is it cool? Isn't that cool? Wow. Wow. Now I got all these empty tubs I got to deal with. I got to take them out into this thing whenever what's his name gets here. You know what I wish I had right now for lunch is chicken nuggets at Chick-fil-A. But I don't have anybody in Toledo or Findlay that could buy me chicken nuggets and bring them up here. Oh, how much for the Transformer truck? Well, you're not going to like the price. Take a guess. I got the price in my head right here. If you guess within $5 of that amount, I'll sell it to you for that amount. Nope. Nope. Now, $100. I'd like $100 for this. These came out basically in. This came out in 2010. No, they came out. Let's see, 2010. Yeah, these came out in 2010 in the United States. 7/9/2010. But actually, I think they were manufactured in 2006. And these are the original. This is how my son would break it too fast for that price. No, I totally agree, Adam. No, I totally agree. But that's the way they all were, like that. Well, guys, I thought today's show was actually a very good show, and the reason why I know it was a great show is because we had 30 people give me thumbs up, and we only have 24 people watching right now. I love when I have a great show, and I'm not saying that, but I think you guys like today's show. It was just a nice, fun, fast-paced show, and, you know, I'm just tinkering around here and just tinker what I normally do, tinkering, okay? I showed you a cam motor. I got to run down to the warehouse real quick, and I need to find these chargers. So, no cross-talking, LOL. Good stuff, thanks. Great show. My son would break it. Yeah, that's right. So I want to thank everybody for watching our live stream today. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell button on the button, and give us a thumbs up. This is how I remember the first time seeing Brian. Really? Well, I appreciate that. All right, guys. We're going to see you later. I'm going to run down to the warehouse. And you guys have a great day. God bless.